You go through the double doors there. You see, you walk into this room and you see, looks to be another set of robotic arms immediately at the corner. And you see this very long, raised platform going down the center of the room. The ends of it are rounded, and it looks like there's a hollow section underneath it. The material, as you kind of reach down and feel the material, it feels like it has a lot more friction, like it seems to hold. You really can't quite put your finger on what the substance is.
But you can put your finger on it.
I start walking down it.
You step on it.
What's just a walkway? Nothing else in the room.
There's a set of levers on the side. You see other robotic arms coming out of the ceiling as well, seeming to hold various tools that you really can't even begin to fathom what they're for.
It's an assembly.
As you walk on the walkway in the center underneath these arms, the surface almost seems to have a little bit of give to it. You know, the raised walkway is maybe 10 foot wide.
Rubber?
There's, it's about, out of game. Yeah, that's about what it feels like. At the end of this, you see another set of double doors, but they don't seem to have hinges or handles. There's also a box with several levers on the wall, along with the security panel next to the box.
I flip one of the levers.
You flip one of the levers, you hear the security voice come on. These levers for the assembly room cannot be activated without Suspense's keycard.
I go to the next door.
It leads back into the hallway.
I go back in the hallway.
As you walk into that room, you notice that it had a keycard, but as you're sitting there looking at it, you notice the door is slightly cracked.
Push it open.
Pulls open, but yeah, I understand. So you open it up, and you look inside, and you see sitting inside of this room several spherical containers. They look to be emptied. They're standing maybe 4 foot wide and about 8 foot tall. You see suspended in one of these looks to be a human, dressed in
That kid?
No, female, maybe 20, 30, how old?
20.
About 20. That's a good guess. Looks to be, again, in a style of clothing that was very much dated. You'd imagine at least a couple 100 years old style. You see a holy symbol hanging from her neck. Looks to be a god. You guys, it's, you pretty much automatically get it. It's god, a deity known as Solarn. It's not really, a completely forgotten deity. There's still temples in, the odd big town, but the deity is definitely declined in popularity over the last few centuries.
Does the description of this person fit anybody from anything that I've read?
No.
Okay.
You see...
Slightly.
What else? You see a desk sitting in this room. It looks like there's 4 of these containers along the wall. Only one of them is containing a human. The other ones are empty.
Any liquid in the container she's in?
No, but you see a red and a green button at the bottom of each of the containers.
Push the red button.
My apologies. A red, green, and a black button. Sorry.
Walk over to the table. Take 20 searching.
You search the table, and you
If you
find...
press the wrong button, we're likely to end up with a cleric in a blender.
You open up and you see... you search... There's drawers on the side of the table. You open up and you search them. You find a book, and it looks like, kind of flipping through, it looks like it details the instructions on how to use the cells. Green button apparently will activate the energy field holding the cell. The black button will deactivate the energy field holding the cell. If you press the red button, it will execute the occupant of the cell.
Prisons?
By the description of the manual, it sounds like it.
What kind of person would be in a prison?
Someone who can tell us about the place we're in. Let her out.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Did I find a key card in the desk at all?
You kind of you're going to, set the book down, and as you set the book down, you see a keycard actually slide out of the back of the book.
Grab it.
Yeah.
I let the person out of the container.
Alright, you press the button on the container. Which button?
The one that lets him out.
Black button.
Black one.
Okay.
What was it again?
Really good, because I was thinking the black button was the bad button.
Yeah.
I'm thinking start, stop, and kill. So my thought would have been stop.
Oops.
Like I said.
You had been located later in
You're
your
a
life by an
vampire.
older
Yes,
sister.
but I let you out.
Your character had been kind of down on her times. You know, things weren't going so well with the warship.
So because they get put in jail.
She had told, you know, basically that, you know, they were going to need to leave their legacy. And, you know, some of the records that she had uncovered in some of the prophecies mentioned her importance in a time that was, frankly, far beyond that of human lifespan. You knowing the importance of the
There's a
work,
red
you know,
button
having
pressed.
first-hand seen the effects of the demon and, you know, what
XP for
the party had done to correct
I
it.
was gonna press. except
Agreed to,
I found the key
you know, undergo
I
stasis
found
in
the key
order to
locked
be able to familiarize other people with this area, you know, with the
Nobody
ruins
has to
when they
check
would
it
be
out.
uncovered yet again.
Five ways
Your older sister also made a considerable donation to your temple.
Funniest part of that movie.
Oh yeah.
Did keep it out of bankruptcy for many years.
Oh no.
Ah, okay.
I smile warmly in greeting.
But yeah, you come to and you see a bunch of people dressed in really weird clothing.
Mitch, I slide the key card.
Extremely, because one of them is Felix.
He left the
Is that
room.
Jimmy's work?
What?
No.
'Cause you're all just pretty weird.
You're about
You're a little weird
200
yourself,
years behind
ma'am.
current fashion yourself.
Seriously?
Oh,
Cool.
Which
I always wanted to
which
be
one are you
retro.
sliding it on?
Look around what's in the room.
You see several, like I said, the room is almost filled with machinery. You looks far advanced over any type of steam technology that you've ever located, or ever seen before. You don't see any moving parts. As you're looking around, make a spot check.
I don't like that. That's worse.
You already did the 3 times earlier.
Yes, 6.
Fortune.
That's right. Yeah, you got one more.
Look, look, domain. 21.
You're looking around. You see a central aspect of the room. It just seems like most of the machine's focus is drawn towards one section of the room, and you see this black sphere hovering at the center of a group of machinery with several probes kind of pointed in towards the black sphere.
Yeah.
You just get this almost like this sense of dread as your attention draws near it.
Oh god.
Like that.
Remember, we're not next to him anymore either.
Oh god.
I look at the rest of the room.
Oh,
But the
God.
entire focus of the machinery, you imagine, seems to be focused on this one point.
Like keeping it here. Kind of
Partially, you're drawing energy. You're not entirely sure how
There's
it works.
one of 2 things that come to
I know
mind, and
exactly
both
what it
are
is.
bad.
Well, if it's the ZPM, we're good to go.
Sphere of annihilation.
That's
I back
one
out.
of them. Black
I
hole's
close
the
the
other
door. Card.
Greetings, Suspens.
I pull a lever. Are the levers marked in any way, or are they just levers?
There's arrows next to the one pointing towards the double doors, one pointing towards the.
I pull
forge
one
room.
points towards those doors. Click.
Greetings,
No, no, no.
Suspens. Unfortunately, without power being routed to this room, your equipment will not function.
Power room's
I go to the power room?
downstairs.
All right.
That is downstairs.
As you're walking in this room,
No,
you
we're
know,
upstairs.
you feel a
Because
very
it's a balcony
serious.
looking
You know, if you had hair, it'd be on end. Right
I
about
start
now.
walking around looking for any kind of power.
Make a search check.
Yeah, that's what I'm good at. 8.
I say we opt to go find
You're not
Wherein.
sure what's going on. What's going on in this
Where
room?
exactly are we?
I'd love to.
Well, you're under a mountain, obviously.
roughly
we gathered
about 10
that
miles
much.
deep.
Yeah, you're right.
You